and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out a whole new set of products from the drugstore. I've got 7 products in front of me and I am very excited. I am starting the day off with some tea actually instead of coffee. I've got my Life is Better with a Boxer mug. We definitely needed something like that. But anyway, so let me show you the products we're going to be trying out. The thing that I was most interested in when I saw it was the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. It's got hyaluronic acid in it and it's supposed to be long wearing. It says that it also is supposed to have a medium to high coverage and it's supposed to have a natural matte finish, which is cool because it's a hydrating foundation. So it's basically just supposed to be your skin but better. It says True Skin but better. So we're gonna see how that works out and if that's the case. I actually have 2 different shades of this and we're gonna see which one matches me better when we get to the application process. You'll see that. I'm also gonna be trying out this NYX Marshmallow Primer. I got it in a little trial size, which is perfect because if I don't like it, then I'm not stuck with a huge primer that I'm not gonna use or that I wasted my money on. We are also gonna be trying out the Wet n Wild Color Icon Shadow Palette. I'm very excited about this. We're gonna create this pretty look that I've got going on today with this palette. I'm also going to be trying out the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I'm very excited about this. This has been sold out like everywhere and I finally came across the other day at Target. So I was excited to get my hands on that. We're also going to be trying out the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Mascara. This is supposed to be all day full coverage concealer. It doesn't really say if it's supposed to have a matte or a natural or dewy finish, so we're gonna see kind of like just what it offers. I'm very excited because this has also been really hard to get my hands on and I also saw it at Target, so yay Target for having things in stock. I really appreciate it. And then we're gonna be trying out this beautiful Catrice More Than a Glow highlighter. This is in Supreme Rose Beam and this is what it looks like. I think it's the prettiest. It looks so pillowy soft, so I'm so excited to try this out. If you've been watching my channel for a while now, I'm not a huge like highlighter person, but we are going to apply it today like a traditional highlight, so we will see how that works. I really like the shade of it. I think that that is just the prettiest shade. And then the last thing I'm going to be trying out is the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse, and this is in the shade Fluffermutter. So it's like this peachy nude, and we're going to be trying out and seeing what the formula is like. I am very, very excited. Let's just go ahead and get to the application portion. So I do usually put on mascara first, but real quick, I'm actually gonna try out the primer because I want it to sit and see if that makes a difference. Very like moussey. A lot of people seem to like this. So, I'm gonna just, I don't like that it has a scent. It smells very vanilla-y. I guess they were trying to go for like marshmallow, but do marshmallows have a scent that you can like put into a product? I don't know. Just kind of like smoothing it into my pores. Of course, primer is something that I find a lot of times I have to use it multiple times. Like my e.l.f. Putty Primer I like a lot. I didn't like it right when it first came out as much as I do now. I'm just gonna let that sit. It didn't like really mattify or anything. It just maybe probably filled in my pores. So I'll have to see how the foundation goes over it. But so far, seems fine to me. Now I'm gonna jump into this mascara. So this is the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. And I got it in Blackest Black, of course. The wand is pretty tiny and thin and goes straight up. Mine's a little crooked, but it's supposed to go straight up. I remember like Maybelline mascaras being the thing when I was in high school and like middle school. Like Maybelline and CoverGirl were like the mascaras. Seems to be curling a little bit and lengthening. No like super volumizing thing yet going on. But usually for me to get that effect, I do a couple layers. Very lengthening. The other eye, this brush seems to be a little flimsy, which I don't usually like. I like my brushes to be firm. I prefer not to use a rose wand, but the e.l.f. one that I tried a couple of weeks ago in that new e.l.f. products video, I actually have grown to really like, and the brush is pretty firm. Doing another layer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks good. It's still curling and lengthening, but now we're getting some volume. Oh, I like that. Really good. Let's do the other eye. I love when mascara works. It's now adding some volume and just adding to the length it was already adding before. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with another layer because more is more in this case. That's what Tati used to say when she actually uploaded videos. I wonder what's going on with her. I miss her uploads. Gosh, this mascara looks good. It just keeps adding volume and length. Maybelline, you've done it again. I will have to see if this flakes though, because if it flakes, I won't wear it because I feel like I'm prone to flaking. Like I'll be like, I love this mascara, and then like by the end of the day, it'll be like transferred onto my eyelids and like onto my lower lash line. So we'll see. All right, so now I'm gonna throw on some eye primer and then we're gonna jump into this. I'm very excited for this. So up my alley in so many ways. So I will try to be a little creative with my eye look today. We'll see. We'll see. But I am gonna throw this on and I'll be right back. All right, so I got my eye primer on. Let's bust into this baby. It is beautiful. So I'm gonna go into this like taupey shade right here and just put that in the crease. And we'll see. I've always liked Wet n Wild eyeshadows. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a replacement for the current eyeshadows. I know they always upgrade the packaging, but I was just interested. It looks like it is because they have like the same shade names and like categories and stuff, but who knows for sure. That looks great so far. I mean, it's not very much, but it just blended right in. So let's try some deeper shades. I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's like this kind of deep, dark brown. So let's just try that. Oh, I didn't mean to take it on that brush. Whoopsies. So I'm gonna take it on this brush and just kind of put that on the outer corner. Maybe like a little smoky eye today for studying. And I am gonna blend that out, so don't be scared. But I'm gonna do it on this eye as well. So I'm gonna take this brush now. Sorry, it's kind of bright over here because my window's right here, but I'm doing the best I can. This is the first sunny day I've had since I redecorated, so yeah. But anyway, I am gonna just kind of blend this out and make it look a little bit more seamless. That looks pretty. So it looks like I'm gonna go for a neutral look, but like a smoky neutral look. You can kind of see. These do just blend so nicely. Like this would be the perfect kind of palette, I think, so far. We'll see how the shimmers are. That would be great for like a beginner who doesn't really know how to work with shadows yet. This would be a great palette to start with. So now I'm gonna go into this shade right here and just put that on the lid. I'm gonna take it on my hand and just kind of place it on the lid. Ooh, pretty. It's kind of like a rose gold thing. I'm always a sucker for rose gold. But the one above it's kind of rose goldy too, but they're not the same. They're slightly different from each other. Yeah, very pretty. I will have to say they're a little stiff, but I think once you kind of work that first layer off, they probably become a little softer. They do pick up though, and they do lay down on the eye nicely. I'm gonna do the other eye. Yeah, that dip with my finger was just a little bit easier and softer than the initial dip. And just for fun, I'm gonna go into that like other kind of rose goldy shade. Ooh, this one's almost a little bit softer than that one down there. It's almost like this one was formulated slightly different than this one. But anyway, I'm gonna take this and just kind of put it in the middle. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, that added a nice little sheen. And do the same thing on the other eye. That one, it was a little bit softer. I really liked that. And now I'm just gonna kind of like blend this into the matte shades, kind of just like ombres into it. So, sorry, I'm gonna have to figure out something to put here when it's this bright, because like the blinds are kind of reflecting off of my face. But this is the finished eye look. I think it looks really pretty. I like it because it's neutral, but then it's like pizzazzy. I don't know. And I think it's gonna go with this lip color. This is what I'm trying, and it's a little bit more peachy than I thought it was. So I don't know if I'm gonna love the color, but we shall see. I'm getting ahead of myself though, because now it's time for the foundation. And I did get 2 different shades like I mentioned. And what's funny about this is Neutral Ivory is lighter than Neutral Porcelain, which is usually, it's the other way around. So yeah, but I love this bottle, by the way. If I created a foundation, I think that I would have like a rose gold cap like this. I think I'm gonna try Neutral Porcelain first. It's got a pump bottle. And let's see what we're working with here. It's pretty runny. It's like, that's my initial impression, pretty runny. I'm just gonna try Neutral Porcelain first. I think that might work. Let's see here. I'm gonna go in with my Tati Beauty Blendful and just start applying this. I might add a little bit of the other shade. I don't know though. It's kind of a nice shade. Wow, that looks good. Ooh. That's got some nice coverage off the bat, but yet it kind of looks like it doesn't have that much, like it doesn't look cakey. It just like kind of covered things. That's nice. I mean, I do have a little bitty acne scar right here that's still kind of recovering, that it didn't cover completely. Oh, nice. I like this shade a lot. Yeah, I don't really think I need to go into the other one because I think that's too light, and I actually think this shade is pretty close to perfect. I matched my face, like my foundation shades, to my arms, by the way, because if I match it to like my neck color, I look kind of sickly, so in case you're wondering, but I do blend it down my neck. This looks really good. It's so smooth. I really like Catrice's HD Coverage Foundation, I think is what it's called, like the second Skin Effect one. So I had high hopes for this one as well. So let's hope this continues for me. It looks so pretty. All right, so definitely has the prettiest finish. I am gonna go in with just like a light second layer because it is medium coverage for sure, but there are just a couple of areas I want to cover a little bit more, and I also just want to see how this builds, because if it builds, that'll even be cooler. Oh, nice. This is beautiful. Oh, I love when foundation looks so good. Yeah, so it's definitely medium to medium full coverage, and like full coverage in my case. I don't have cystic acne, so I can't speak for those who have like more to cover, but it looks so good and it layers so nicely, and it's got the prettiest finish. This foundation looks stunning. It reminds me so much of the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. It's just got that beautiful like satin finish. It covers, it just kind of looks like your skin but better. And it kind of even just smoothed out some of my insecure areas, like where I have like texture. It just looks so good. I have no complaints so far. I really hope that this wears really well because then I will have absolutely nothing to complain about. The next thing I'm going to try is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade Light Beige. I think the shade's going to work. So I'm just going to put it under my eye, right here, and then over here. I hope this isn't super like matte. Let's see, it doesn't really say anything about that. I'll have to look the claims up online. And just on this eye, oh, I meant to blend it out on the other eye first. I'm doing it like I normally do concealer. That's okay, we'll make it work. Now I'm just gonna go in with my e.l.f. sponge and blend it out. Let's see, it's supposed to have full coverage. Sounds good to me. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I never do, because Thomas is a snorer and Bailey snores too. Ooh, that looks so smooth. I just blended right in. That looks so good. That just blended right in and covered everything, but it's not matte, which I like. I like more of like a satin matte or hydrating concealer. If I do matte, it looks almost like too crepey. That looks so good. It just blended right out. So I look like I got sleep. My skin looks good. My under eyes look good. I'm very satisfied so far. So yeah, that looks really good. It just kind of covered everything, but it doesn't look heavy. So I really, really like that. Gosh, I'm so excited when things go well. So I'm gonna go do like the rest of my makeup other than my highlight and my lipstick, because that's what I have left. And then when I get back, we're gonna try the Catrice highlighter and then the Wet n Wild lipstick. So I will be right back. I have all my makeup on, besides, of course, the highlighter and lipstick. This foundation looks so good. Powder went on top of it so nicely. Bronzer went on top of it so nicely. The more I look at my skin, I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. There is one part under my nose that is very dry, but even that doesn't look awful. I do think that that will probably wear weird like throughout the day, but that's just dry skin for you. So I'm not holding any foundation accountable for that, even foundations that I have hated. So yeah, this is looking amazing. I'm so excited, but we're not done yet. So I'm gonna try the highlighter now. And I think I am gonna try to apply this like people normally apply highlighter, like on the cheekbones, because it looks like it would be like that. So let's just see here. You can't see it because of the stupid lighting. I like it because I don't know, it's very pretty. Let's try this. Oh yeah, very pretty. I really like this color. And I usually just kind of take a little bit. I'll show you at a different angle. This is looking good. Let's take it down my nose. I like it because it's definitely highlighty, but it's not like screaming, which is nice, in my opinion. It's definitely there. Don't let that fool you. I really like this. It's very soft and plush, if that makes sense too. All right, so now to the final product. I have the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout. I, of course, have already introduced these. This is in Fluffer Mutter. Interesting. So I'm hoping that this will look okay. I didn't know this was so peachy. I'm not like huge on peachy nudes, but that's okay. I put on the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in the shade Innocent, my favorite nude lip liner. And it's gonna, ooh, it smells good. It smells like vanilla. That looks pretty. I like that. It definitely is peachy. This glides right on. It's very moussey feeling. I like that a lot. It's marshmallow lip mousse. Got a lot of marshmallow going on today. But it just feels very comfortable. Very similar to like the Rare Beauty lip mousse. It's like a matte look, but it's not drying, which I really, really like. That looks so good. So this is what everything is looking like. I really, really love my makeup today. Everything looks so good. Loved the mascara. I'm really hoping this doesn't flake because this might be a new favorite of mine. It just really did exactly what I like. It looks so good, and I didn't even have to use my eyelash primer, which I normally do, and I probably still will anyway because I'm extra like that. And I really loved the eyeshadow palette. I think I got such a pretty look. It's like a smoky neutral look. I'm excited to also play with like these deeper shades and to just use this for every day. I think it's gonna look so nice. I'm guessing this is a replacement for their current packaging, but I'll try to find out and, you know, let you guys know. The Marshmallow Primer I thought was pretty good. I thought that the foundation went over it really nicely. I don't know if it made like a huge difference or anything, so I am gonna try this primer with other foundations and then of course the foundation with other primers and see if like it was one or the other or if they just worked really well together. But I did like this, and I love how small it is. So like if I feel like traveling and I continue to like this, I will take it with me to travel. You guys know how I feel about the foundation. This is stunning. I love the color match. I think it just looks so nice, and I love that it's actually neutral, because I find sometimes when they're like, oh, it's neutral, it's really not. But this looks so good. I really, really liked the concealer too, because it just completely like took down my under eye circles, but it's not matte and heavy. It just looks so nice. It doesn't look crepey, and powder went over it beautifully. So I love this. The highlighter is really nice. I'm going to show you guys a clip in a second in different lighting, because this is not giving it justice. You can kind of see it right there, but it just looks so nice. And I went and looked in the mirror in the bathroom, and my makeup looks really good in there as well. So I'm very excited about that. This is gorgeous. I actually really like the shade over that lip liner. It kind of just, it's definitely peachy, but it is very, very pretty and just so smooth, and it doesn't like cling to really any dry patches or whatever. And my lips have been kind of dry because of the weather and stuff, and I need to drink more water for sure. But yeah, everything is going really well so far. So I will of course be doing check-ins for you guys. I'm doing a full day wear test for you. It is 10:30 right now, so I will see you guys at 12:30 and show you guys what we're looking at. Hello guys, welcome to the first check-in. So I just finished eating lunch. And let's just take a note that the lipstick really didn't move that much. And I was eating Chinese very messily, and I drank some apple juice because I'm like apparently like 5. No, I'm just kidding. I just like apple juice. But here is the 2-hour check-in. So it's 12:30 now. This is looking so good. The foundation's looking so good. I do have a dry patch right here, which I talked about, and it is clinging to that a little bit, but not much. And you can't really tell like from a distance. It's not falling into smile lines or anything like that too much. So it looks really, really good. I keep looking at myself in the mirror. That sounds very narcissistic. But I am just so impressed how everything is looking. The mascara hasn't started fluffing yet. The eyeshadow is still very vibrant and very, very pretty. And I need to do, oh, that's right. I need to do like a shot where you can see my highlighter. So I'll go do that real quick in a second, but it is looking so good right now. I am so excited. I hope that this continues. All right, so I came outside. It's a beautiful day, by the way, and you can kind of see that highlight right there and a little bit on my nose, and I just think it looks so good. I don't know. I really like it because it's not like super blinding, but you could definitely build it up to that, but I'm not really like a super blinding highlight person. I don't like that. So anyway, I just think that my makeup looks so good today. Hey guys, welcome to check-in number 2. So I'm actually in my mom's car right now because I had to drop her off at a car rental place. It's a long story, but anyway, so I wanted to make sure I got a check-in real quick. So let me check my face. It looks so good. This makeup looks so good, and I love, love, love the color of it in natural lighting. Somebody just pulled up right next to me. I hate when this crap happens when I'm vlogging. So anyway, the only thing that I have to note is that you can still see like my dry patch, but I have explained this almost to death that of course I'm using like a new retinol. I like my eyeshadow. It's a little bit different because it's got that like rose gold. But anyway, so everything is looking really good. The eyelashes have not flaked. The lipstick I haven't reapplied. I do need to wipe that. But that looks really, really good too. So the only thing is that dry patch, it's not even really falling into any smile lines or my Cupid's bow. And it looks just, the finish is just the prettiest. I really, really like it. Not the biggest fan of my eyebrow thing today. They probably need to be groomed. But anyway, so that is pretty much it. And I will see you guys in the next check-in. By the way, it is 2:30 right now. So this is at exactly 4 hours. All right, so welcome to check-in number 3, I think. It is 444. It is 4:45 right now, and let's look at the makeup. It really hasn't changed. I've gotten a little bit shinier on the chin, but not that much. It's just got a nice natural look going on here, and of course that little bit of dead skin, but I don't really have any smile line issues or anything like that. No upper lip issues. And I had to go pick my car from the shop because it needed a new alternator. Yay. but I had to wear a mask, of course, and it didn't wear off at all on my nose, and I was wearing it for like a good 10 minutes. Of course, I wouldn't say that that means it's mask proof. I was more saying resistant, maybe. But yeah, so I was really excited about that. The eyeshadow is looking really good. The mascara hasn't flaked. Overall, I'm very, very excited for my makeup look today. Also, I'm wearing a really cute shirt. It's like a cropped kind of sweater. I was trying to see if I could see in the mirror. But yeah, it's like a cropped kind of sweater. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so yes, this is third check-in, and I'll see you for the fourth and final check-in in a couple of hours. Welcome to the fourth and final check-in. So it is 6:30 right now, and I'm about to take my makeup off actually because I'm gonna go work out for the second day in a row. I know you're all proud of me. I'm proud of you too. But obviously I don't want to wear my makeup because I don't want to break out. So here's what we're looking at. Of course you got that little bit of dry skin right there. Mild smile line coming through, but it's not that bad. It hasn't really creased on my upper lip or anything like that. It looks just very natural. The highlights coming through right there if you can see it. And the eyeshadow looks good. The mascara hasn't fluffed everywhere. I really like the way my makeup was today. The lipstick, by the way, I never reapplied, and it could definitely be reapplied, but it doesn't look bad or anything. So yeah, I really, really liked all of the makeup. The primer I will keep you updated on in further videos. You know, use it with some other foundations and see how it works with that. But I did like it today initially. Everything else was really good as well. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell down below and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!